Now we have something called volume imbalances. Okay, volume imbalance, it's, for example, this, where there's no real volume. There's no real volume. There was just a huge gap. Huge. Price just opened right here. Boom. And price will want to retrace to this price for more buyers to buy here. You know, people want to buy here. As well, it broke structure. It broke this swing high. It broke this swing high. So, you know, we're bullish. We're 100%. There's an order block as well there, which I believe it got touched. So there's an imbalance. There's also an imbalance right here. And there's also a volume imbalance. All of these are useful for your entry technique, whether on whatever time frame you're using. Okay, the volume imbalance works the same as the imbalance. It's the same thing. It works the same as the volume and as the imbalance and as the order block. It's a place where price will likely to retrace. You know, I'm just going to spot all of them and I want you to look how they work. Let's look if we can spot some. I know there's one here, but well, does this look like a price where it's just going to tap into it and go lower? Well, the first candle it did. It tapped into it, went lower, but that's not really what matters to us, because we want to look for premium, which it tapped at 75%, as you can see. We want to look for expensive prices, which will be this. Okay, higher imbalance, also this small imbalance which we touched, also this order block. I don't know if we touched, not really, but a volume imbalance will serve us as also order block and as a normal imbalance. On the weekly, they're more powerful in my opinion, and I don't know why, if you ask me, but I do know that they work that way. Once the price returns to that place, it usually offers at least a retracement that is considerable. Okay, I'll show you one. There's a volume imbalance on the weekly. We tapped into it. We went down for a few wicks. Okay, there's a small one right here, as you can see. We tapped into it, and of course we went higher later on, but we touched it. We took the liquidity as well, and we went 3 weeks down. Okay, let's look for more of this. There's a volume imbalance right here. We touched the imbalance and we went up. There's a volume imbalance here, which might be where the price is heading to, and then we'll get kind of a retracement, you know. There's also volume imbalance right here, where the price touched it and went higher for a few 2 weeks. There's also a volume imbalance, if I recall, all the way here, which was a really important volume imbalance on the chart, which if we drag all the way, let's see what happens at this price. This is where the price distributes, goes lower, accumulates, and then goes higher. But every time that the price touched this, it just managed to not get over it. It just had an accumulation or distribution or pullbacks. So they're pretty strong places where the price is, you know, willing to stop for a little bit at least. As you can see, stops here, goes down. And last example, because I already showed you everything you need to know about them, it touches it and it goes down. Okay, they're not magic, Okay, don't think that they're magic and that you discovered the enigma, but they are useful. Okay, they are useful. They are useful price places where you can look for buys or sells. Okay, same thing on euro. We touched not yet, but we're likely to touch this, and we're likely to either change our trend or get at least a proper pullback. You know, we're heading to this volume imbalance. Let's see if there's another volume imbalance on the chart. There's a volume imbalance here. Let's see what happened over here once it touched it. Well, price found its bottom right here, and it just went up. Okay, so take them into note, especially the weekly volume imbalances, and that's pretty much everything you need to know about volume imbalances. Okay, let's go to the next topic.